patches and showers early Friday, but improving to greater than 6 miles on Friday morning.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper sycamore tree. Dream of the
All right, so check it out. We're looking at Bitcoin on the weekly chart. I think the weekly chart is showing the best information right now. Just looking at these candlesticks and seeing what it's doing, it's giving us the most information, especially being that we are at the end of the week. We got about 8 more hours in this candlestick, and this candlestick is telling us a lot. This candlestick told us a lot. This candlestick also told us a lot. So let's break these candlesticks down. All right, let's get into it. Bitcoin. Okay, so you know that on this candlestick, of course, this was a bullish candlestick. Okay, we know that. Now, the next candlestick after that, let's go back and look and see what this right here means, right? So if we go back and just look at a actual chart on the candlesticks, we'll see that we made this pattern right here. Well, I ain't gonna say pattern, but we made this candlestick for after that big bullish green one. We made this candlestick the next one. That's neutral bearish. All right, let's go back and look. Y'all see that? Neutral bearish. Now don't look at the colors because I changed my colors. So don't worry about the colors. Just look at the shape. That's neutral bearish. Now the next week we had another either neutral bearish or this is going to be just bearish. This candlestick right here, the second one. Let's check it out. Okay, so it's kind of in between this one and this one, but both of those are bearish. Bearish. So that's 2 bearish candles after we seen the big green pump, the big candlestick up. We got 2 bearish followed it. We had this one, and then we had this one. Now the third candlestick, let's see what it's looking like. We are currently in the third candlestick, right? So 1, 2, 3. That's 3 weeks of consolidation, and we're currently in the third candlestick. Let's see what it's saying right now because we got about 8 more hours in this candlestick, and we're about 30,400 roughly. So let's see what we are seeing right now and what we are looking for the end of the day. Like today, we need to close at this amount in order for this to be bullish. Let's check this candlestick out. So right now, that candlestick is looking something like this, which is the second most bearish candlestick, right? So we need this candlestick within the next 8 hours to come up and be bullish, right? We don't need this to close like this. That'll be bearish, and we're probably going to go down and see more downside. You see what I mean? So if this is bearish and this one's bearish and then this one is the second most bearish, most likely the next week is going to go down some more, right? So we could come down and play. We could come down and play around in this green area right here and retest this trend line. So that's around 28.3, 28.3, somewhere up in here. We could come back down and retest. If we retest this and then pump up, that'll be bullish. Now, we did make a higher high. So what it's looking like is we coming up and grabbing people's liquidity, like people making trades up here or putting their stop losses up here or buying in above these. It's coming up and getting it and then dragging it right back down. So it's killing the traders right now. If you putting anything up in this area right here, it's knocking them out, right? So, but that is bullish that we making higher highs. So we could pump up today. We need to get above at least these candlesticks for the day for this to be bullish. And what is that? $31. If we can claim 3,100, if we can claim and retake 3,100, get somewhere close by the end of today, then it'll be a good weekly close. All right. So we're looking for around 3,100 for today. All right. Anything other than that is neutral. Then we got to come back and take a look and see what we're looking at. Anything other than 31, we're still consolidating and we're still neutral. All right. We're looking for 3,100 Bitcoin on the weekly chart.